In this podcast episode, we delve into the fascinating world of human behavior, body language, and the psychological techniques used by military experts. Chase Hughes, a former military veteran turned leading expert in behavioral analysis, shares his insights on how understanding human behavior can lead to success in various aspects of life. Hughes emphasizes that our lives are fundamentally about habits rather than goals. While setting goals can be motivating, it is the daily habits that ultimately determine our success. He argues that focusing on the small, consistent actions we take every day is far more effective than fixating on distant objectives. By cultivating positive habits, we create a foundation for achieving our goals without the pressure that often accompanies them. This perspective shifts the focus from the end result to the process itself. For instance, if someone wants to lose weight, instead of obsessing over the final number on the scale, they should concentrate on developing healthy eating and exercise habits. This approach not only reduces anxiety, but also fosters a sense of accomplishment as individuals witness their progress through their daily actions. One of the key factors in achieving success, according to Hughes, is self-mastery. This encompasses confidence, body language, discipline, and the ability to establish authority. People are highly responsive to authority figures, and understanding how to project authority can significantly impact interpersonal interactions. Hughes explains that authority is built on 5 pillars: confidence, discipline, leadership, gratitude. To establish authority, individuals must first cultivate their self-confidence. This involves recognizing their strengths and capabilities, which can be achieved through self-reflection and positive reinforcement. By embodying these qualities, individuals can influence others more effectively, whether in personal relationships or professional settings. Hughes's insights highlight the importance of self-mastery as a prerequisite for effective communication and leadership. Hughes discusses the critical role of observation in understanding human behavior. He introduces the concept of the 5 C's in behavior profiling, which include change, context, clusters, culture, and checklist. By honing observational skills, individuals can better read the emotions and intentions of those around them. For example, observing changes in a person's body language, such as increased blink rates or shifts in posture, can provide valuable insights into their emotional state. Hughes emphasizes that context is crucial. A behavior that may seem defensive in one situation could be entirely benign in another. By considering the broader context, individuals can avoid misinterpretations and respond more effectively to others' needs. Communication is another vital aspect of human interaction that Hughes explores. He highlights the importance of understanding the type of person you are communicating with and tailoring your approach accordingly. By identifying whether someone is driven by significance, acceptance, approval, intelligence, pity, or strength, you can adjust your communication style to resonate with their needs. Hughes also emphasizes the power of storytelling in communication. Engaging narratives can captivate an audience and make your message more memorable. However, he cautions against relying solely on storytelling. Effective communication also requires active listening and empathy. By genuinely understanding the other person's perspective, you can foster deeper connections and facilitate more productive conversations. When it comes to resolving conflicts, Hughes offers valuable advice on how to navigate arguments effectively. He suggests reframing arguments as discussions focused on common ground and shared outcomes. By establishing a collaborative mindset, individuals can reduce defensiveness and foster a more constructive dialogue. Hughes also stresses the importance of addressing underlying emotions rather than getting caught up in the specifics of the argument. Often, what lies beneath the surface are feelings of fear, insecurity, or unappreciation. By acknowledging these emotions and validating the other person's experience, you can create a more supportive environment for resolution. Elicitation is a technique that Hughes discusses in depth, particularly in the context of gathering information without raising suspicion. He explains that elicitation involves making statements rather than asking direct questions, which can lead to more open and honest responses. This technique is particularly useful in high-stakes situations, such as intelligence gathering or negotiations. For example, Instead of asking someone directly about their experiences, you might make a statement that invites them to share more. This approach reduces the pressure on the other person and encourages them to volunteer information. Hughes's insights into elicitation highlight the importance of subtlety and finesse in communication, especially when dealing with sensitive topics. Hughes addresses the pervasive influence of social media on our lives and mental health. He points out that while social media can foster connections, it often leads to feelings of loneliness and inadequacy. The constant comparison to others can create a distorted sense of self-worth, as individuals may feel they are not measuring up to the curated lives they see online. He warns against the dangers of becoming desensitized to real-life interactions due to the overwhelming presence of digital communication. As people become more engrossed in their online personas, they may neglect the importance of genuine human connections. Hughes advocates for mindfulness and self-awareness in navigating social media, encouraging individuals to reflect on how these platforms impact their mental well-being. Hughes highlights the growing loneliness epidemic in modern society, exacerbated by urbanization and the rise of technology. Despite being more connected than ever, many individuals report feeling isolated and disconnected from others. This phenomenon can have serious implications for mental health, leading to increased rates of anxiety and depression. He emphasizes the need for authentic connections and the importance of nurturing relationships in our lives. By prioritizing face-to-face interactions and fostering a sense of community, individuals can combat feelings of loneliness and build a support network that enhances their overall well-being. Mindfulness is a recurring theme in Hughes's discussion, as he emphasizes its role in enhancing self-awareness and emotional regulation. By practicing mindfulness, individuals can cultivate a greater understanding of their thoughts and feelings, allowing them to respond more effectively to challenges. Hughes encourages listeners to embrace mindfulness as a tool for personal growth and resilience. By being present in the moment and acknowledging one's emotions without judgment, individuals can develop a deeper sense of self and improve their overall mental health. This practice can also enhance interpersonal relationships as it fosters empathy and understanding in communication. Discipline is a central theme in Hughes's work, and he offers practical strategies for cultivating it in daily life. He defines discipline as the ability to prioritize the needs of one's future self over immediate desires. By reframing discipline in this way, individuals can shift their focus from short-term gratification to long-term fulfillment. Hughes suggests starting small by implementing micro-habits that align with one's goals. By gradually building on these habits, individuals can create a sustainable framework for success. He emphasizes the importance of self-forgiveness and compassion in this process, encouraging listeners to embrace their imperfections and learn from setbacks. Hughes discusses the significant impact of our environment on behavior and mental health. He explains that our surroundings can either support or hinder our goals, and making intentional changes to our environment can facilitate positive habits. For instance, rearranging furniture, decluttering spaces, or creating designated areas for specific activities can help individuals stay focused and motivated. By curating an environment that aligns with their aspirations, individuals can enhance their productivity and overall well-being. Gratitude is a powerful tool for fostering positive emotions and enhancing mental health. Hughes emphasizes the importance of cultivating a gratitude practice, as it can shift one's perspective and promote resilience in the face of challenges. By regularly reflecting on the things we are thankful for, individuals can develop a more optimistic outlook on life. He encourages listeners to incorporate gratitude into their daily routines, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the positive aspects of life. This practice can lead to increased happiness and a greater sense of fulfillment, ultimately contributing to overall well-being.